Mrekk, with a lot of good players missing this year, how excited are you? I mean, the South Korea basically just got replaced with Poland next year, so I feel like the top 3 is about to be like still like extra. There's still like extra competition. I think the contenders for this year is America, Australia, Poland, South Korea still. Like, even if Poland's not playing anymore, I still feel like South Korea can win. I don't know why. I just feel like it. I think the top 4 is never gonna change for OWC. Right now, yeah. I think next year. I mean, UK. I don't think UK is gonna win. I think they can get top 4 there. All right, bro. Without further ado, OWC. Come on. All right. Here's what I want. I want Vietnam to qualify. No, fuck, bro. Sad for the Mongols, bro. Sad for the Mongols, bro. No. Mongolia, fuck. RIP Mongols, bro. RIP Mongols. L seed. In 63rd seed is Ireland. Damn, unlucky, bro. One of those. Hey, at least getting it last. 60th overall on Hidden 2 and DT2, moving up a little bit of the line there in placements. Next up, 62nd seed overall, North Macedonia. Mongols without Senzu. Into not the legit. 50s now for their best map placement. Wait, has North Macedonia ever had a team, bro? Number 61. Next up, going to be Estonia. No, Abyssal, bro. Why are you playing, bro? We've seen from them, unfortunately, this year, 48th last year, and their best map overall. Abyssal, bro. 6-1. 6-1. Next up, number 59 is Puerto Rico. No, unlucky for Puerto Rico. World Cup down here in the lower. Unlucky for Puerto Rico. The 40s now for placements overall. That sucks. 3rd overall on that Nomad 1, and not too far behind 48th. On that Nomad 2, so we're starting to turn up a little bit on these seeds. You can see us ramping through here. Moving on to number 58. Gotta be one of the highest placements we've seen for a first L seed, bro. L seed, bro. L seed. All right. We need Vietnam to qualify. They have never qualified except for the second and third ever iteration of OWC. So we need Vietnam to qualify. I want to see Vietnam qualify, bro. Come on, bro. 57. Come on, bro. Next is Croatia again. No placement from last year. Yep, unlucky Croatia. OWC this time around. My good missed her. Didn't Vietnam win OWC? Yeah, they won OWC. 5-7. Lemon. Lemon. Across the board for Croatia. Lemon, Vietnam, please. Please, bro. I need this. And Herzegovina moving up from 65th, almost 10 placements from last year. He was 6-1 Estonia. No, Bosnia, bro. Wait, they fucking reversed their seed. What? Next is Bulgaria. No, unlucky. Just a tiny bit from last year, 53rd last time in 2024. And a couple of there's 40 teams that make it past. Moving into the 30s, Nomad 1 and 2, 38 and 39. We're starting to see these teams maybe potentially break into those top 32 and top 40 overall. L seed. Bro, who's okay? The real shocker is whoever gets rank 41. Who gets seed 41? If you get seed 41, that's actually really sad. Third seed from last year. Big difference. Seed 4-1. Seed 4-1. Who's gonna be seed 4-1, bro? 40s overall and no placements in 4-1, bro. 4-1. Who's seed 4-1? A big difference. Vietnam, no way. 41 overall. No spoilers, by the way, please. 2 gonna be their best. No way, Vietnam is 4-1, bro. Next up, seed 53. Czechia gonna be coming in with a massive 28th on Hard Rock 1. That's right. Wait, damn. That's pretty good overall. On 28th on Hard Rock 1 is pretty crazy. Unfortunate drop from 51st seed, but still very respectable, maintaining the same range. Damn, that's actually sad. I feel like if Czechia High Road, maybe they could have qualified. Actually, maybe that's a bit of a reach, considering they got seed 53. That does meet the qualifying range on the Hard Rock pool, so well done. Can you say Anio Kak? Fuck you, bro. 52nd now is the United Arab Emirates. Last year's placing 16th. I know that seems like a big drop, but a lot of big roster switches for the UAE. Wait, they lost that many players? Switch up for them. Still some decent performances overall. Hard Rock and Double Time in the 40s for them this year. What? Bro, what is that drop? 16th to 52. Say voila, bro. Bro, say voila if you're not cheating. I don't actually believe they were number 16th last year. Say voila if you're not cheating, bro. Are you serious? I'm just gonna fact check myself, but I read it out because the number was there. I do not remember off the top of my head what they placed, but UAE number 52nd this time around. Number
that has to be fake. They won 16 last year.
51.
That has to be fake.
On our list is
Latvia.
From 42nd last year.
No.
A bit of a drop for them this time around, but some respectable performances and a number 39th overall on the DT3. Just doing.
I don't think I had Latvia in my predictions.
To this seed. Number 50th overall now going to be Mexico, dropping from 34th.
I think they lost a lot of players, so this was kind of expected. I think Mexico lost Riot, so this was expected. I'm pretty sure. They lost Riot. They had no Riot, so
double time with their standout performance being Nomad 137th and
no Riot, no Canaberos.
On that DT won some of the switches on this roster, unfortunately pushing them just out of that range. We hope to see them back in form for next year. Number 49th, next up on the list is Lithuania from 47th last year.
Bro, 5F, bro.
Are making a little bit of a drop, but still
fuck. L-seed, fuck L-seed, actually. L-seed, bro.
Based on some of these scores, it's likely possible. 42nd on
no Ganjanov and OWC, GG.
34th on the DT1.
GG, bro.
And moving into the 40s
fuck,
on that
bro.
Nomad pool and DT pool overall.
Bro, please Vietnam, bro. Please qualify, bro. Please speed. Please seed, bro. Please seed. Please seed.
Moving on to 48th is going to be
okay, bro. These placements are not real.
From last year.
They did not get 14.
Again, don't know what it is off the top of my head, but I do know who the 14th.
They did not get 14th, bro.
It was not Switzerland.
It was not Switzerland, bro. Why is it?
They're playing overall this
55th
year.
last year. Okay.
Multiple maps in the 40s. Almost every map across the board in the top 50. And number 37th overall on Hard Rock 1. Again, one of the harder maps in the pool this year.
Bro.
Very impressive from them. Moving through, they went from 55th last year, so an improvement for Switzerland.
Vietnam's gonna be bro.
Number
please no 4-1, bro. Please no 4-1, bro.
From Switzerland, right above is going to be Saudi Arabia.
Osushala, bro. Osushala, bro.
World Cup and just barely missing that
Osushala
of the 40th. Looking pretty good overall on certain pools. And number 20th on Hidden 2. Very well done to them on that slot.
L-seed, bro.
We don't normally see from
L-Falcons,
in this range. So that is very, very impressive for a team at this range. We don't normally see that, so well done on the reading map overall there. Number 46, then we're going to slow things down after this point here. Just to give
Alright, this is for the people of ads.
And give the rest
thank you, OC Live. Thank you.
To give their thoughts on those seeds as we start to reel it in here. What are our thoughts on some of the placements overall? Maybe some more detailed stats.
I mean, I think
W waiting for the ad people ads.
Make it in. Some unfortunate roster changes for them this year. I think is probably the most surprising placement within the bottom few.
We made the right person. We made the right game famous.
So, probably the most surprising placement, but unfortunately,
we made the right game famous, bro.
Mexico.
Yeah, I would say other than Mexico, most of the placements have been pretty expected for most of these teams. Unfortunately, had a bit of a tougher time putting rosters together. So I think the biggest surprises are still to come.
Would you move to Saudi Arabia and play for Saudi OWC for money? Yes.
Emirates,
what?
They were a team that a lot of people were putting as
I don't do that.
To qualify this year. So them and Mexico probably the two maybe highest % pick rate on the pick'em teams that haven't qualified, unfortunately.
No morals for Osu, bro.
And I think as we sort of look at the
would you take playing Saudi Arabian OWC for 20k a month or 30k? Yes. Yes, I would.
Here,
what? You're playing Osu for 20k a month. Who wouldn't take that?
64th seed this year was a 1.922.
Be for real.
So far, moving all the way up to our 47th seed in Saudi Arabia, have increased to a 4.6.
How much money to play for Lebanon next year?
And
if you gave me a salary of 10k per month, I'll play for Lebanon. Actually, already doing that? No, bro. What?
Average score, and it is only going.
You think I'm XQC?
Further from this point as we.
Why is the chat spamming 6-7?
Our way into the last 6 seeds before.
Did he say 6-7?
Any final closing thoughts on those teams before we maybe start to spend a little bit more time as we work close to that contending spot?
4.667. I see.
I think we're ready to move on.
Chat is
6-7.
standing a number. You know what? That's it.
All right, we're
That's
back.
it. That's it.
W seeds. W seeds.
Miles is removed from the World Cup. Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye, Miles.
All right.
Good.
Well,
W
luckily,
seeds.
none of that number in the next spot here. Moving into 46th.
Why is it laughing?
Is India improving from last year at 52nd? A big part of the narrative for India last year was actually that we thought this was a country that had some potential if they could continue with their players being consistent in the community and improving, that they would do better as they continue playing World Cup.
Why is the flag black? Why is green black? What'd they do?
25th overall on that no.
Bro, it is not that hard to put a flag
very good
graphic.
Stuff from India to improve that placement into very close to that qualifying range.
Pollution? Bro.
Moving
Yeah, I think a big thing for India is they have a very good national tournament scene. So I think they're going to continue to improve as the years go on. So good luck.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty good. They have a 3-digit? I did not know that. Oh,
it's Slovakia. Starting at our 45th spot,
No!
we're going to start to spend a little bit more time on these teams. For those of you in chat, we're going to give everyone a chance to give their piece on these teams so that we show them a little bit of.
how did they get rank 25 on Noma 2 but rank 53 on DT2? How?
45th this year from 57th.
That doesn't make any
That is
sense.
a 12 seed improvement. What are our thoughts on that one?
Bro.
Yeah, and they definitely had some good scores, notably that DT3 and that Nomad 2 especially. So teams are still starting to get much better at this point. They've got to be really happy with that improvement. And even though they didn't quite make the cutoff this year, I think all they need is a slight improvement next year.
27 BPM is speed? Yeah, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely, and they have a lot of experienced, high-ranking players.
Easy finger control is finger control. That's true.
Get a little bit better with the new change in group stage. If we do that again next year,
I guess the finger control is quite hard.
Just need 5 more seeds to get into the tournament.
Shout out to DRX Vimic there at rank 71.
Vimic, DRX Vimic,
W
DRX Vimic.
Overall by performance score.
I honestly thought I said milk. I didn't know it was Mick. I thought it said DRX V milk, not Vimic, bro. What?
Averaged almost 500k on this qualifiers pool, which is a very solid run.
W DRX V milk.
Well done to Slovakia. We hope to see you improve.
Yeah, they got potential next year.
Into that top 40.
They got potential.
That will move on to our number 44th seed this year is going to be Hungary from 40th last year. Unfortunate to see.
Wait, Vietnam's gonna qualify. Vietnam's gonna qualify. Yo, Vietnam's gonna qualify. Holy shit. Holy shit. For those who don't know, I put a bounty for Vietnam qualifying. I give them each 11 million Vietnamese dong. No. I give them 11 million Vietnamese dong, which is like 400 USD. So 400 USD and it gets split out to the entire team if they qualify.
Very good for a team.
VN 4-1? They're not getting 4-1, bro. They're not getting 4-1, bro.
Another one of those teams where we say goodbye to a lot of people's pick'ems. I think a lot of people had Hungary in the pick'ems, and understandably so, but just not quite enough to make it in.
Damn, they got close. Unlucky.
Yeah, I think a lot of people reference Hungary when paired with Austria in this year's edition of 3-digit World Cup. Performed really, really well. I think not a lot of people expected that, but here on their own, bigger tournament, you have to field 4 players per map. There's not.
He's 45th, bro. Go, bro. This is hungry, bro. Actually, I'm a little hungry.
Well, next up in our 43rd seed is Colombia.
No,
38th last year as well. Another team that unfortunately just missed the mark.
Damn, bro. How many people had Colombia in their pick'ems?
Would have just slipped them through.
How many people had Colombia in their pick'ems?
Performance overall on that Nomad.
Damn.
And almost everything across the
30%? Oh, okay, not that much. I thought a lot of people did. I can't lie.
Did really solid across the board, but barely missed the benchmark. All they needed was 1 mod pool.
All right, bro. If I see Vietnam 4-1, I'm legit going skydiving, no parachute, bro. On God. On God.
I think they've got it.
On God, I'm going, bro. I'm gone.
Yeah, this is a team that I feel like I saw most people having Colombia making it through in their pick'em, so definitely going to sting just to miss out on that cutoff. But they showed some solid consistency across the pool, had some good scores, and I think put up a solid performance regardless.
I'm going, bro. Please.
Well, next up on our listing is 42nd as we approach the 40th seed. It's going to be Israel, unfortunately. Not making the cutoff this time around. 1 seed improvement from last year or so. They are
Yo, why is everyone so happy? Relax, bro. Chill, bro. Yo.
just wasn't enough this year.
Why is everyone saying W?
Very, very impressive.
Yo,
score of 15th overall and 27th on Hard Rock 1, 28th over for that Hard Rock pool in general.
Why is everyone saying W, bro? I've never seen a chat be so happy about a country not qualifying.
Just a little bit too damage. 45th and 50 on all 3 of the DTs did do maybe just.
Didn't talk? Alright. I didn't say anything. I'm just reacting.
Yeah, this is,
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
A lot of people had qualifying, and
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Back, especially after I think some.
All right, please, 4-1, please, 4-1.
Round of 32 a few years ago comes to memory, but not going to be the year we see them back in the World Cup again.
I think a bit of damage was done to them by this HR pool structure because the core roster for Israel, Mr. Potato, Painted Koala, and Chip are all really strong HR players, but the HR one being, to a lot of people, a difficult map, I think did a lot of damage to them who are, you know, primarily aim-focused players.
Vietnam, please!
With Israel, this is the coveted spot now as we approach the 40th seed. The one team that is very unfortunately going to miss out by 1 placement.
Bro.
And there's always
if I see Vietnam on that shit, I'm dropping out, bro.
2025
I'm booking a flight and opening up the emergency door, bro. Please. Yeah! No, Belarus, fuck!
For them, if that's accurate on here. And an unfortunate
Belarus, bro.
So close and so consistent across this map pool. They were 40th.
Yes, Vietnam, bro.
Hey, what? And under 37 for Hard Rock, making that cutoff. But that Nomad performance at 45th overall with that 51st on Nomad 1. Again, just barely squeaking them into that 41st spot, and they will unfortunately miss the group stage this year.
Yeah, I feel like Karjai deserves a huge shout out for this Belarus team. Placed 44th overall individually, and just had a really good showing. With played every single map and a 550 average score, but just barely wasn't enough.
Vietnam qualified. Yeah. Def, you're playing, bro. You're playing in OWC, bro.
More. I think lost a couple of good players, and of course, as I mentioned, Karj trying to pull them back, but just not going to be enough, especially. Some of those Nomad maps, as well as the hidden one, dragging down the scores.
I just want to say that all the chat spam right now, all the jubilation from all the teams that just realized they made it, makes this whole change worth it.
Oh, Miles is very correct. Congratulations to every other team that played.
Who's 40? Who's 40? Who's 40? Bro, Belarus did not get 27th last year. Did they actually?
The OWC World Cup 2025. Commiserations to all of our eliminated teams. It is always fantastic to see how many countries put so much effort into putting teams together for this tournament every single year, and it's amazing that we have had the opportunity to have 65 teams put together rosters going into the qualifiers.
You got 40. You got 40. You got 40.
So major round of applause for everyone who has made it through to either group stage or a bye to the bracket stage.
Bro, stop stalling, bro.
We very much hope to see all of these teams that did not make it in come back even stronger next year so that they can once again fight for a spot on one of those broadcasts and to play some of these later pools. But with that being covered, I think it's time to officially move into our contender teams. The team.
Wait, Belgium qualified. How?
That 40th seeded spot. This one.
Wait, Belgium qualified. How?
If you've watched the World Cup for a long time, in 40th seed this year, it is none other than Hong Kong, our 10th seed from OWC 2025, squeaking into the group stage this time around with some major rosters, which is some pretty big standout performances from this roster from a couple different players and a very strong hidden this time around. But I think there's going to be some serious question marks as to how Hong Kong is going to do in this group stage this year with this change in qualifiers performance.
Yeah, it's an even bigger change than what you see here. Hong Kong was actually 8th last year in qualifiers. They made top 8 out of qualifiers last year. That is a 32 seed difference. I think probably the single biggest.
They were top 8 last year. Look, I know they lost some players, but not that much. There's no way they lose. There's no way those players make the difference between. Okay, maybe since I lost like 6 players, but like, bro, seed 40 for Hong Kong? That's fucking surreal. What is that? What the fuck is that, bro?
I think they're gonna be a major
what the fuck is that, bro?
Stage as well for all of the other unfortunate contenders.
What the fuck is that?
Up against them.
Yeah, I do feel like this is the first massive shock of the qualifier seeding. Hong Kong, I think almost everybody had way higher in the seeding. I'm not sure what happened to them in qualifiers, but I do expect.
How did they get ranked 54 in Noma 2? They have 2 runs, bro. We have Mishiawa and F2X. I don't understand.
I don't think they're really a 40 seed.
Misha played really bad,
honestly.
Fuck.
To place a fair bit higher than their seed, but they are going to need to pick it up a little bit into the group stage.
Yeah, and
bro, we live in a timeline where Vietnam got better than Hong Kong.
Than the
how?
Around 6.7 stars.
This doesn't make any sense.
Most players in this tournament are going to be able to play it. So for Hong Kong, you can never write them out of a group stage context. They were the undertakers of group stage back when it still existed.
Misha Lorowa? I
see. They can bring that back. I don't think too many.
Belgium gapped Hong Kong, guys! Belgium, bro!
Strong team starting us off for this 40. I did see a couple people typing it on stream, so I just want to clarify,
did Belgium gap Hong Kong, bro?
Group stage this year, any team from 40th to 32 this year has made it into the group stage. We added 8 teams this year.
Oh,
so please don't freak out if you see your country in 40th through 33. They have made it into the group stage, just to clarify. Moving on to
Hong Kong almost. Bro, if it was last year, Hong Kong wouldn't have qualified. Isn't that insane?
Peru.
Let's go! Arnold, my boy.
Some roster switches moving through and a very strong hidden performance.
Okay, bro, this is scary because last year they wouldn't have qualified.
Yep.
They're really lucky, actually.
18th individual in performance. Nothing more to be said.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was definitely one of the people who thought that they might have had a tougher time qualifying this year. And indeed they did, right? They went down 9 places, but they still did make it.
Kyrgyzstan. Wait, Solomos, right? Kyrgyzstan fucking qualified! What the fuck? What?
For Peru. And of course,
Kyrgyzstan fucking qualified!
Other 2
how?
Players forming that core
didn't play?
Roster
shit, I'm stupid. Okay, I forgot. Kyrgyzstan.
The group stage.
I'm stupid. Kyrgyzstan didn't schedule a qualifier lobby. Oh shit. They didn't schedule a lobby. That's why they're not here. That's why they're not here. Greece did though? Greece fucking qualified!
They're gonna make it through.
Greece qualified!
Did not have previously, which I think is very cool. And I'm just gonna note 18 more times before the stream.
That's crazy, bro.
Moving on to number 38. They've been waiting for this for such a long time. Belgium has finally made it through into a play-in stage of the OWC World Cup. They've done it. And once again, these teams from 40 onwards really strong in the hidden category.
That's crazy.
For hidden
Belgium. Belgium.
Performances from some players on this roster this time.
I am so happy for Belgium. I've been friends with Belgian players for a while. They've been getting screwed by being after seed 32 for so many years now, finally making it back.
Let's go.
To the playable stage.
Belgium. That number 8 is that first time? Is that first time they qualified? Yo, Matthew, stay with the prime.
And getting in, I'm just so happy for them.
Yeah, I think every single person I've talked to about predictions this year desperately wanted Belgium to make it into the group stage.
Greece qualified. Let's go, Greece, bro. I had hope in Greece. I had hope in you guys since the start, on everything.
Belgium, strong stuff. I did actually forget to note, and I know I said I would.
Greece qualified.
18th overall on Nomad 3. That is worthy of pausing.
And Vietnam qualified too.
Impressive for a team down at a 38th seeded overall. So well done, Belgium, and congratulations for making it into the group stage. Next up, 37th seed is going to be Denmark.
Oh, they qualified.
Yeah,
they were close off not qualifying.
The groups here, and just look at that Nomad performance overall.
Nice, that's good, Denmark.
They have such a broad range of skill sets in order to be able to do that.
I expected Denmark to qualify.
In the group stage, Sobu played really well for Denmark. I think really.
How high is Greece? Okay, surely Greece C36. There's no way they placed this high. That's crazy. But how high is
Shout out
Greece?
to the 4th player on this team roster. Are we allowed
What?
to say that name on stream? That is
Yes.
one hell of a name change, Catburger. That is one hell of a name change.
Auto Fister.
Who's gonna be the first one to say it?
What?
Is there a
I'll do
standout
it.
performance, or we avoid it?
we'll do it.
Fister.
Auto Fister.
Shout out to
Congratulations,
Auto
Auto
Fister.
Fister, for
Great job.
qualifying for group stage.
Fire name.
Good job.
W Auto Fister. W Auto Fister. W
Moving
Auto
on
Fister.
to number 36.
Wait, how
just
high is that?
above
How high is Greece?
Portugal. Sliding
How
from
high is Greece,
45th
bro?
last year, would not have made it into the group stages if
Yo.
this was last year.
How-
A big
where is Greece?
improvement in performance.
How is
Number
Greece getting so
20th
high?
Overall on Nawashi King, which was easily our lowest scoring double time map.
Greece has
As you
PU
can
and
see, a
Jack
2
Packs. Yeah, I
million
know,
team
but
score moving
so
into that
also, these
20th
teams
overall.
also have
Very difficult and
players
very
like them.
They did it for Maki. What more can be said?
There's no way. There's no way
I
Greece
mean,
is this high.
+9 for Portugal from last year. WhatsApp and Rafamat really putting in a lot of work here
Yo.
to get them into
Yo.
the group stages.
Yo.
Both those players playing every single map for Portugal this year.
Wait, who?
And doing a damn good job
Yo,
of it. by the
justice
looks
for
of
Maki,
things,
bro.
so
Justice
very
for
well
Maki,
played
bro.
to Portugal.
W Maki. W Maki.
Well done to them. Moving on, number 35th seed, just barely above them. And
Let's
percent max is
go!
Greece. Once again, another team that would not have made it into the group stages last
Greece!
year are now
Let's fucking
moving
go!
in confidently this time in 35th seed. And look at
Let's
this
go,
overall
bro!
performance. This has got
They
to be
did
one
it!
of the most consistent teams we've seen thus far, with almost the exact same placement on every mod pool.
Yeah, just don't look at HR2.
Holy.
It seems that was a little bit
Never,
tragic.
never.
But no, 10 seed improvement is
Let's
really
go,
nice for
bro.
Greece. I
Let's
feel
go,
like Jack
Greece.
Packs just keeps
Let's
getting
go,
better and
Greece.
better
W
every single
Greece.
year, and it is,
W seed. W seed.
doing a lot
W
for
seed.
Greece, but even
Vietnam
outside of
still
that,
needs to
they're
show
kind
up,
of
bro.
4-3 had some good scores all around.
I want to give an extra special shout out to this team. Last year, they played qualifiers. In 2023, they didn't play. In 2022, it was qualifiers. 2021, all the way back to 2017, they did not play. 2016 and 15, they just played group stage, and before that, they did not
Vietnam
play at all.
seed
So this
one?
is the
Legit,
first
bro.
time that Greece has made it to the second stage of the OWC World Cup. So a massive congratulations to Greece with this performance.
W Greece. W
Very big
Greece.
congratulations, and another congratulations. Moving on to our 34th seed, another team
Vietnam,
on this group
yo!
stage, just barely different from last
Holy
year.
shit.
Uruguay, they do it once again every single year. They keep coming back with improved players.
Yo,
and improved
Vietnam is
scores
getting
and
higher
just
and higher.
hold
Well, where
on to
is
this
Vietnam?
placement, and
Where
look
is
at that
Vietnam?
DT,
Where?
27th
Where?
overall, number
Where?
20th
Where?
on Nomad 2, and
Vietnam is
DT
getting higher and
with a
higher.
3 million team score.
W
on that
Pox.
DT1.
W Pox.
Impressive
W
stuff
Vietnam,
from
bro.
Uruguay.
W Vietnam.
And number 20 overall on the Nomad team
Okay, I
as
thought-
well.
okay.
Definitely a
If I
formidable
see
team on
Vietnam
some of those
after
tapping
this,
maps.
Vietnam has to get top
Uruguay as well.
32.
This is only
If I
their
see
second
Vietnam
time
after, if I see
making it
Vietnam
into
seed
a
33, I'm
non-qualifier
skydiving, no
stage of
backpack.
the OWC World Cup.
Skydive, no backpack,
After
bro.
Playing group stage twice in OWC number 2. and
Skydive, no
3
backpack, bro.
Before they were labeled by year. So this is the second time we'll see Uruguay in really a main stage of the tournament.
In
So
GTA 5. In GTA 5.
Always a really strong tapping team, fueled by Plox, who is a top 20 player. I
Yo,
think is the
please,
highest ranked
please
player
don't,
we've
please don't be
seen so
Vietnam,
far.
bro. Please,
Rank 18.
speed. Please,
and,
speed.
bringing back Dynet as well, really strong tapping player to fuel just that high rating on the Nomad team.
But nice Uruguay. Nice. Nice Uruguay. Nice Uruguay. Nice. WC Uruguay. W Uruguay. WC.
Number 33rd, our last team with a percent max of the 5 ranges is going to be Malaysia.
Let's go,
29th
Vietnam!
last year, maintaining pretty
Top
strong
32,
form.
yo!
And just look at that double.
You got top 32, you would've
time run.
qualified!
If you thought about
Yo!
picking any DT into Malaysia, think
W seed.
twice and
W
then
seed.
think a third
Oh
time.
man!
Yeah, that's our first single-digit score of the 2025 qualifier showcase. And
Yo,
this Malaysia
W seed,
team is
W
actually
seed,
quite
W seed.
balanced, a fair bit of
W
depth. They
seed.
had 6 different players that played over 13 maps in the qualifiers, so it's not just one.
Number
big
7
player for
DT?
them,
Wait, you're
but
right,
it's
what?
actually fairly
Wait, that's
spread
actually
out.
crazy.
And a really solid Nomad 4 as well, getting 16th overall.
Call that top 40? Yeah, I know. But like,
always a
top
really
32 is
well-rounded
huge for
team.
Vietnam, bro.
Unfortunately, missing Woohoo this
Bro,
year,
they're
but it
lucky,
looks
bro.
like
Imagine
nobody else really
if
missed a beat,
it's
and they
top
all look
32
pretty
and
good.
Malaysia
Really
gets 33,
excited
bro.
to
That would be
see
so
them in
sad.
the group stage.
Holy shit. All right, show us.
That's the last
Who's
of
C32?
our,
Who's the
5.0% max.
Who's C32?
5.988 for Malaysia.
Come on, bro.
And
Come on,
also,
bro.
by the way, our first
Come
team
on.
with a 2 million
Come on.
average score
Spin it, bro.
through qualifiers. That's who started
Shut up
us
with the
off
yap.
here. Now, moving on to our 32nd seeded team that would have qualified in the old format, moving into this time around is Vietnam, improving
Let's go!
from 36th overall last
Let's
year.
go, Vietnam!
And my eyes are on one player on this roster, and it is that one down
W
at the bottom
seed.
there.
W seed.
Def,
Top 32. W top 32.
player
W
for
def.
Vietnam
W
on
def.
every
W
single
def.
map in their
W
qualifier
def.
except one, I believe. And
W
just
def.
Look at the team
W
backing
glaze.
for Def this time around too. 17th overall on Nomad Force.
W
and
def, bro.
19th
W def.
overall on Hard Rock
Number one
2
in every
Gear
map.
Tracks. Again, one of the hardest maps.
Rank
in the
17
sport.
on number 4.
21st overall on Hard Rock. This is a Vietnam roster looking to turn some heads this year.
Yeah, Def, the only player that we've seen so far on any team who did better than Def in the qualifiers was Arnold for Team Peru. Just to give you a sense of the level that this guy played at during the qualifiers. Played 22 maps and averaged 600K
W def.
across all of them, which,
W
as
def.
you said earlier, is really, really strong for this
W.
team. And
You
just
guys,
gives you such
11 million
a sense
Vietnamese
of
dong.
security
Dong
as this
for
roster, you
all
know
of these
you have
fellas.
somebody who
Because
is
they got
going to
C32.
perform well
Because they got
on
top
pretty much
32.
every map for your team.
11
Going into the
mil.
group stage, I think that's a massive asset to have.
Spread out each.
Yeah, only 10K less
Dong.
average score
Dong
than,
for everyone in the
Arnold across
chat.
the qualifiers, so not far
We all
off
love
at all,
Dong,
and
bro.
had good enough support to reach that 32nd seed.
400 USD each. Chill.
Moving on to
Chill,
31, just barely inching ahead of Vietnam in percent
Chill,
max.
bro.
It is Singapore with the exact same placement as last year. Talk about
Break boy,
consistency
bruh.
from this roster. Some staple names once again returning. GS Blank, the eternal figure in the OWC
Give a
World
Viet
Cup,
speech. My
will
Viet is
never
not good,
leave.
bro.
And
Hell no,
a
bro.
lot
I'm
of
not
great
embarrassing
backing for
myself.
them this
Hell
time
no, bro.
around.
Yo,
20
C31,
seconds
W
on
Singapore.
Hard Rock,
W Singapore.
another
Same
from Hard
position.
Rock team.
Consistency.
18th overall
Consistency
on
is
Nomad
key in
1, which was
OWC.
a
Fuck it, bro.
very, very high scoring map. Hard to get that high on the listings.
Yeah, Singapore is always a very fun roster, tend to be very strong mechanically, and they are another team that tends to be very spread out in terms of skill sets. I think the least amount of maps any player played was 6, and they all contributed
6-7.
similar amounts
6-7.
across the board.
Sorry.
Yeah, consistency is key for the Singapore roster. You see so many returning players from previous years. You see their highest score being on a map like the Nomad one. You see relatively stable placements across the board. They're just a very good team, I think, especially for this group stage.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, Singapore, good shit. Good shit, Singapore. Yo, I'm being too loud. My neighbors might kill me.
Singapore. Moving on to our 30th seeded, just above them is Argentina.
Oh, Argentina,
25th
let's
overall last year, a little bit of a
go!
drop for them this time around, but still making it through. And they are as strong as ever. 14th on the reading map in Wayward Romance. 18th overall, that DT2 with Jade Star and some good stuff. 20th on that hidden pool.
Yeah, very, very solidly done for Argentina. Their biggest performer, also their highest ranked player this time around, Jack Zebra, formerly known as PP Poo Poo 97. God bless the name change there. That's one I can get behind. But this is a team that has a lot of people who are very strong on kind of a wide variety of stuff, but definitely a team to look out for on the hidden and on some of the speed tapping as well with that DT2 score.
Good stuff from Argentina. Going to continue moving through. 29th seed this time around. Again, barely above Argentina. Very close. Ukraine.
Yo, damn. What? They dropped down by a lot. 16th last year placement. Now they see 29. That's such a big drop.
It's not just in qualifiers. Unsure, but we're just checking.
Bro,
Ukraine,
I believe that's correct.
Yeah, I believe that's how we're doing this. So for the confusion here, unbelievable from Ukraine. 3 maps in the top 20, with 2 of them being in that Nomad.
No shots, hurry, but plus stench. Yeah, plus stench, bro.
Again, a really
damn, that's such a huge drop.
I mean, it is nice to have those maps in the top 20, but I think a lot of people, myself included, expect Ukraine to place a lot higher this year, especially with the return of Dench. Felt like Ukraine could have had potential to, be right on the border of top 16, but definitely not getting there, at least in the qualifiers. They do feel like another one of those underseeded teams.
That's crazy.
Especially with the
seed
the past 2 years now, Ukraine
seed
is
16 to seed 29 is insane.
Team pretty much every single year. They've never been a qualifier team, so it's not necessarily unexpected, but I do think their final placement will be a decent bit higher.
Yeah, always a team to kind of play that David against Goliath role. You see this team going up against teams that would be seen as better in tiebreaker a lot of the time. And, this year, despite losing a few players, minus Raf GPO and Sherry Tori, Dench coming back is going to be massive for them, and I really look forward to seeing them play.
Australia's next. Fuck you, bro.
Well done, Ukraine. Number 28 seed up next is going to be Japan from 21st last year. Still making it through, and I am seeing some very good scores across the board here as well. As
bro, Japan actually fell off, bro. Bro, they lost all their good players. It's so sad.
To us, that is a very impressive placement for a team outside.
Yo, Japan was peak when they had Varvalion.
Yeah, I mean, I think you look at these qualifier results and you just fear the mechanics for this team. Nomad 1, Nomad 2.
Yeah, W seed anyway.
W
seed
are all of their best scoring maps. You have to remember the hidden one, the Hard Rock one, were
W
not
cook easy, yo.
in this pool by a long shot. Hidden one kind of the closest thing to it, but it's still very much a hybrid map. And so on all of the maps that you could really call straightforward mechanics in this pool, Japan doing very, very well. So they have a very clear strength and also some very clear weaknesses, which can make for some fun matches in the group stage, some very back and forth matches.
Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting to see the just the difference in their DT placements. 8th on the DT1, 38th on the DT3. Clearly very good.
I swear you were studying Japanese a few years ago. What happened? I quit, bro.
Those DT alt maps
that's just too hard.
Not going so well.
Japanese is too hard, bro.
Yeah, despite losing a lot of their players from the previous year, getting a lot of new guys and having them be really good at this one thing, it's going to give them an identity to pick around, and I'm really looking forward to see what they do in the groups.
Expecting big stuff from YMD this year, who had top 20 placements on 2 different maps, Hard Rock 2 and Nomad 1, so they are definitely going to be a big player for Japan this year alongside their staple roster. Moving into the 27th seed now is going to be Kazakhstan, moving up a placement from their final
one placement
last year in the
W1 placement.
14th
W1 placement, bro.
19th Nomad
W1
3,
placement.
16th
W
Hidden one,
Kamachik.
19th DT1. That is a lot of maps within that top 20, and another team that is very good across the board. A very, very difficult time on the Hard Rock pool comparatively, but there is so much that this team is going to be able to pick up the slack on.
We've got our first top 15 player. Kamenchik placed 14th overall individually, and it's so nice to have that high skull cap player, especially if you want to have a chance in those later rounds. But it is not just Kamenchik on this team. They do have other strong players, notably Turnifus and Shiumi, I think, are really good support as well.
Yeah, and I will say Kazakhstan actually matching their exact placement in qualifiers last year.
Kazakhstan.
They were 27th last year as well. And lost to Ukraine in losers round 1.
Legit,
I think this is a team that, much like Ukraine, is
Kazakhstan.
Qualifier seeding gives away.
Did New Zealand qualify, bro?
Lower star rating pools,
I saw a screenshot of New Zealand's Hard Rock 1, bro. They got like rank 2 in Hard Rock 1
here with this group stage,
or some shit.
Well done, Kazakhstan. Moving on to 26th seed is going to be Taiwan. 26th here, and we've been talking about a lot of teams that have
they
struggled
downgraded
on this Hard Rock pool because it was a little bit more difficult this year. Taiwan disagrees.
Yo, I heard Gaohao is a GOAT. Is this true? Is Gaohao actually the GOAT, bro?
Hard Rock 2, 19th on Niwashi King, so this is a team that is extremely good at those control maps this year.
I see.
Despite having a couple of players that
Gaohao got like 3 badges in 3 months. Damn.
This year, they are looking very, very
Gaohao's like the best 40 in the game, bro. I have not heard of him, bro.
Who is one of their up and
I've heard of Ethan 2222. I've seen his scores on like tech shit.
Willie, who year after year continues to impress and plays very, very well, but also on Gaohao, a player who is rank 6K, plays a lot of rank restricted tournaments in the 5K range, was their 2nd best performer in qualifiers, number 80 overall by performance score. If you don't know Gaohao's name, now's the time to learn it. Taiwan, I think.
Damn, I didn't know he was that good. He beat Ethan, Shirosora, and Riser.
On a very familiar
really?
Damn. For some of their best players.
Chad D ranker. It's just the only Chad D ranker in the game.
I think Taiwan tends to be a team that performs well on the free mod, so that should give them a few more picks to choose from.
I'm telling you, bro, Gaohao is him. It seems like it.
Yeah, and the return of my Hard Rock GOAT Riser coming back after a few years of hiatus, that could probably fuel their upcoming Hard Rock scores.
Well done to Taiwan. Before we jump into our next seed, I would like to let everyone
Group stage draw. What is a group stage draw? Do they gamble for whoever versus each other?
Groups, which
I don't get it.
Any team that you have seen from 40th seed all the way through our next team, 25th seed, is playing against each other in the group stage in the contenders groups. There's 4 of them, and they will be selected at random following this qualifiers seed reveal here
Thank you.
today.
Thank you for answering my question, OC Live. Thank you. I just asked that.
Up to 9th, will be playing
Damn.
a separate grouping against
those
Live. Other teams here, just to make sure everyone is familiar with how this is working. Without further ado, our final time.
They're listening to me. They're just listening to me, bro.
To be Turkey. Moving with
what?
Some strong maps in a couple different pools here. Most notably, however, that double time pool. Very strong at DT in specific. Their mechanics
Damn, they fell off
on that side for the Nomad 1 and 2, but this is a great speed team as usual.
How'd they get ranked 37 on Nomad 2 of Raikou and like 2 other stream players? How?
This team, they've had a really set identity since they've really burst onto the OWC scene a few years back with their best players.
They weren't 15? Oh.
Joined by a bunch of other strong players. They really don't like hidden, but those hidden
Wait, so what? So when? Does anyone know what's winner stage?
Raikou was 8th individually, first at top 10.
What's winner stage? And what placement do you have to get?
Using every single player on their roster and getting the most out of them. I think it's outside of Raikou.
Top 8? No, that's legend stage.
Everything.
Top 8 is legend stage, but isn't it like?
Pretty much everybody.
Isn't there like top 24? Oh shit! So Turkey was barely out of winner stage. This means Turkey could be eliminated. I doubt it, but they could be. If you're top 24, then you can't be eliminated from group stage or something, I think. Why do you sound like that right now? I've been screaming for the past hour, bro. My throat is fucked. My throat is genuinely fucked.
The top-seeded team among all of the groups, among all of the teams that they could potentially pull for their own group. I think that they should have a very
W seed,
and they should be confident going into a lot of those matches, and confident as well going into that losers bracket round 1 match.
You can't be eliminated, but this is group stage. This is group stage. They got group stage in OWC now.
Well done to Turkey. Now to kick off in 24th.
Bro, if mrekk asked me out, I would have said, bro. I ain't turning back on that, bro. On everything.
To be the Netherlands.
Wait.
24 and a big
Wait, I didn't even notice. Wait, the Netherlands got so good. What? C24? They did better than Turkey. Wait, W Dutch. Wait, W seed. Actually, W seed. They're going to round of 32. This is winners. This is the winners.
6th overall in qualifiers is going to be John Eithkin.
They made it to round of 32, no?
Well done to the Netherlands.
Holy shit. W Netherlands. W seed.
Was not far behind John Eithkin in the individual rankings. Another very strong Hard Rock team.
Bro, sounds like how he sounded in 2022. Bro, my throat is so fucked, bro.
I think for
on everything, it's so fucked right now, bro.
Are very strong in the Hard Rock, so you can get some points off some.
The only person who can make my who's made my threat worse is mrekk.
Also, shout out to the best user.
It's genuinely so fucked.
Yeah, Dolter get with the program though. I mean, what's going on there, man? We got Windtails, we got FCam, we got Burning Star.
Yo, why is everyone question marking? Yo.
We got Gengaozo Foon, we got Breathe, and then we just have Dolter. Let's get with the program, man.
Oh shit, my throat is so shit.
Let's crowdfund a name change for Dolter.
Or crowdfund a Dolter map.
Crowdfund John Dolter. Like that's just
what are they even saying, bro? What are they even saying, bro? Let's go next.
Well done to the Netherlands. Our 24th seed now passed. Just up next in 23rd for this group is going to be Italy.
W Italy. Wait, L Italy. Fuck you, bro.
Into this roster.
If you know, you know.
Hirochi back into the roster this time around, and just look at what
L Italy, bro.
This placement through for them. 5th overall on Nomad 4. That is unbelievable. On this pool, that was easily one of the hardest maps overall in qualifiers. Amazing stuff from Italy.
Yeah, Arj Kirochi are back, and it shows they were number 55 and 69.
New Zealand gonna have some crazy jump? Not legit. Because how is mrekk? How is New Zealand still not showed up?
Kirochi is Kusuria. And of course, this roster, Italy has a thing with playing with fewer players than they actually have. They only played with 7 players in qualifiers as well, with their 7th player only playing 1 map in the qualifiers. So this is a team that realistically could have played qualifiers with 6 people and still gotten this placement, which is very, very impressive, especially considering the fact they didn't qualify at all last year.
Yeah, Italy's a very interesting team. They're very, very strong in some skill sets and quite weak in others, obviously notably that hidden. But in terms of their strengths... No
spoilers, by the way. No spoilers.
Really anything tech, anything aim. They can...
Yo, number 5 on Nomad 4 is crazy. Number 5 is actually insane.
Yeah, I mean, Karochi beat mrekk and Ramei. What more is there to
Shut up!
Let's go. Let's go, Italy. Well done to our 23rd seed.
Shut your bitch ass up, bro.
22nd
Oh
seed.
my god.
Up next is going to be Finland, 18th in their final placement last year, so pretty close in this qualifiers, placing their number 1 player, of course, coming in, Amasetic.
Yo, Finland, let's go. Damn.
Here, and some great team scores across the board. Look at that hidden and DT ability across the board for this team. That is terrifying.
Man, Finland swapped out 5 players, and they went from seed 23 out of quals last year to seed 22 in quals this year. Like, this team is
Mike Tyson.
Right there around seed 20 every single year. They're so consistently solid for the kind of, top.
Well, didn't they get a? Okay, never mind.
In the tournament. I really expect them to pull out something similar again this year, but I know all the Finns in chat are hoping for maybe a top 16 this year. We'll see if they can unlock that, because they definitely have some potential. You look at some of the mechanics and some of the hidden players on this team, and they definitely do have the potential to pull out a cheeky upset win.
Yeah, certainly could if they get a good bracket, especially.
Damn.
I think to your point, Dio, it's another team.
Indonesia top 16? No way, bro. I don't think Indonesia got top 16. I watched Indonesia play today.
Imagine that is a
earlier today. No, earlier yesterday.
Even after changing out 5 players, they can be just as good.
Wait, Kalanlu is playing? I didn't even know that. Damn. I did not know Kalanlu is playing in Finland. OWC.
Much more in favor of playing the hard rock and the mechanics, but having hidden be the strongest mod pool, maybe we'll see them pick into that this year.
We shall see for Finland through that group stage as they play through challengers. Next team, one of their potential.
All right, seed 21st, W seed. Yo, Thailand. Yo, actually, that's actually W seed. Wait, it's actually W seed.
Maps here, 8th on Nomad 1, 7th on Hidden 1. If this
wait, W Thailand. Actually, W Thailand.
What is that? Is so impressive.
India will qualify next year. I actually believe it. I actually believe India will qualify next year. I don't know why. I just believe it. Bro, mark my words, they're gonna qualify next year. India, the OWC is gonna qualify next year on everything. Maybe not on everything, but I see in the vision. I see the vision.
Even Chess is a very strong hidden player for them.
Yeah, I want to shout out Miner, who had some
Miner?
Really
that's how you say his name?
Basically full carried Thailand on the Hidden 2, was 911k on their run that counted and 979k on their run that didn't count. So actually had a slightly lower score on the run that counted.
Our new number 1 is pretty good, a lot of potential. Yeah, I saw.
Very good run on
I saw
N1 for their number 7 run there. So that hidden pool really is a lot off the back of Miner being a very, very strong player for this Thai roster. So someone to pay attention to outside of the usual suspects this year.
Yeah, and those usual suspects are Lesberry up at the top there.
Lesberry is GOAT, bro. Lesberry is GOAT.
Almost 20 players as a whole in previous years. Not as active this year, but if he can bring back some of that energy here, Thailand is going to be a really scary team.
Well done to Thailand.
Oh, my throat. Fuck, man. Ninarek.
Now is going to
Ninarek.
Spain. 32nd overall placing, getting knocked out in that first round. Unfortunately, not pulling out that win necessary in the bracket.
Yo, Eric. Yo.
Challengers group this time around.
Yo, Eric, what's up, bro? Yo.
Mod 2. That was one of the highest scoring maps in the pool.
Wait, you were here the whole time?
Top 5 on that map is an unbelievable achievement, and they should be very, very happy with their performance there.
Yeah,
Oh, serious, like 1 minute ago? Okay, we were just talking about how my throat is really sore right now.
I thought that they would have kind of a tougher time qualifying with some of the players.
So like I just,
left.
you know,
no Antonio this year, no Creator this year. A couple of other mainstays like Raikou and Omove also gone.
Yeah, I was just talking about how my throat is really sore right now.
Solid time this year, and some of these players that I was just unaware of.
So like,
very solid,
you know,
couple of maps as well. Decor,
yeah, my throat is really sore.
Dude, having more than a few maps played in this pool.
Bro, shut your bitch ass up, bro. I swear to God, bro. Shut your bitch ass up, bro. I swear to God, bro.
And Aleph, who both played.
Yo, Spain C20 is pretty good though.
Runs that counted, and we're both averaging above 500k on this pool.
Spain C32 is pretty good though. Like high key, that's pretty good. Nice. Alright, that is a huge improvement from last year.
Definitely, I think.
Rank 4 is number 2, bro. Rank 4 number 2.
As well.
What the fuck?
We may have been unaware of some of the lurking talent that Spain has.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Definitely underestimated this team, but seems to be a team
Yo!
of incremental improvements. They've improved their seed placing by 1 or 2 spots every single year since 2020. A bigger jump from last year now.
Yo, Ninerick, they didn't talk about what we did in the backstage.
2040, Spain is coming for the OWC win.
They didn't talk about it. No one knows.
Shout out to Aleph getting number 6 on DT3 Nuashi King, a map that only had 3.
They didn't know what we did in the backstage of COE.
Really good run from him on that map.
Ninerick, they don't know, bro. They don't know. No one knows.
So, just a great performance from him.
Well done to Spain. Keeping with the
XD, they didn't know shit, bro. They don't know shit, bro. Shit, bro.
Is going to be Sweden. 14th overall through the bracket last year, and again another team with multiple single-digit placements and a very strong roster coming off of a pretty high 4WC this year. Actually, that roster getting 3rd overall in 4-digit World Cup. They are now adding their open rank players onto that list, and I think that's going to make them very, very strong. Hard Rock won number
Sweden!
5 overall, and we talk about how hard that No Mod 4 is. Well, there's top 8 for Sweden there.
Bro, people put Sweden so low.
Yeah, Sweden actually going down a little bit in qualifiers this year, but I mean, still a very, very similar roster and still a very strong team. And I think the biggest thing for me is that as the pools get harder, there's still going to be a threat. Skilla, number 15 overall, the second player we've seen in the top 15, or 3rd actually, alongside Raikou.
W Sweden, bro.
So
W Sweden. And Andres is back. W Andres, W Andres, W seed, W seed. Wait, number 5, Hard Rock won. God damn.
Even the hardest of maps in a pool, and that's always threatening, even to some higher seeded teams.
Yeah, they have a lot of very scary mechanics players on these teams, and despite dropping a few seeds from last year, I think it's still within that same range. So regardless of who they go up against in the group stage,
bro, I can't lie, I'm fucking hungry, bro. I'm hungry. I need some fucking KFC, bro. I haven't eaten KFC in a while, bro.
4-digit tournament experience. They
Holy.
got 3rd on 4-digit World Cup this year. You wouldn't always expect that to be like a very big factor when you come into real World Cup, but
Our
with
diet,
stage, 6.7 stars.
you don't understand the world of Australian KFC, bro. You guys don't understand. If you're not Australian, you're not living. If you if you've never had Australian KFC, you're not living, bro.
Well done to
It's not that good, bro. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good, bro. You don't understand. What's it good to order? 10 wicked wings.
Means that Scylla is the 3rd highest
Bro,
performance that we've seen.
I ate American KFC. That shit was fucking ass. How do you guys eat that shit? That shit was fucking ass, bro. American KFC is ass.
Moving on to our 18th.
Yo, wait, I think he thought Indonesia would get lower. Low-key. Like they got, bro, they got number 51st on DT2. Number 51 DT2. Like, I thought they would get worse, I can't lie. Number 51 DT2, bro. I thought they would get worse. They're also 18 last year? Bro, that's crazy. Vietnamese KFC is worse? Nah, Vietnamese KFC is better than American KFC. American KFC is actually fucking slop. It's like, if imagine aim slop as KFC. That's fucking American KFC. That shit is ass. That shit is fucking ass, bro. On everything.
Team, especially when you introduce some of those anti-mod free mods, we'll give them another option there. But overall, a lot of the core players for this team are going to be pretty similar to last year, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a pretty similar performance.
Lotteria, Gaps, KFC, yeah, Lakey.
Yeah, this team, they bring back a pretty similar group of players year after year.
Yo, In and Out though, In and Out is fucking crazy. If you haven't had In and Out, you're not living.
Come back year after year, and I believe a couple of those other players are also returning. They are very strong on aim, and you can see that through the Nomad 1, the Hidden 1 as well. Just don't look at that DT2.
No, it's not. It's terrible. No, bro. Bro, In and Out is insane.
No, nothing to see here.
You can ban the stamina map. It's fine.
Or I guess the speed, kind of stamina, speed finger control, regardless.
You can ban out something along those lines.
That's what we have bans for.
No, go next.
Exactly.
That's exactly. So well done.
Yo, number 7 Hidden 2. I didn't know that good at Hidden 2. That's crazy.
This next country,
wait, no lifeline or win.
Here they are, number 17th overall in
What?
qualifiers, Austria, another team that had a pretty big appearance in the 3-digit World Cup this year, and now bringing that roster into form for the OWC World Cup in an unbelievable qualifiers performance. Second overall,
What?
Mod 2. I'm
No.
not spoiling anything by saying this,
Number
but
2, number 2.
basically, like right before the reveal.
What?
Austria was actually number
Bro.
1. No Mod 2. They held that basically until the end of qualifiers.
What
so
the fuck? That's
exceptional
crazy.
Performance from them there, as well as 11th on No Mod 4, 13th Hidden 2, 9th on Hard Rock 1, and 7th on DT3.
As I'm starting to think,
That is actually crazy.
I'm starting to think this Hidden 2 was maybe a little hard. I'm looking at the performance scores for this team. Teppy Fangirl played literally one map and is their number 1 performer because she did very well on the Hidden 2. With 966K
That's crazy,
on
actually.
the run that counted,
W
and
Teppy Fangirl.
6K on the run that didn't count. So I'm starting
Australia
to think
ain't even top 5. Fuck you, bro. Australia top 1, bitch!
Yeah, and those 2 maps were good enough for 27th overall individual, so I definitely would agree.
Why are you laughing? Why are you trying not
having
to laugh,
those
bro?
really
Why are you trying not to laugh, bro?
sets that you're
Why are you trying not to laugh,
incredibly
bro?
strong on,
Why are you trying not to laugh,
is a huge
bro?
benefit when you're trying to get points off
Come on, bro.
higher seeded teams especially. I think, I think being the more consistent team helpful when you're going up against lower seeds, but if you're trying to go for an upset, take a match against a higher seeded team, it's so valuable to have.
Please,
speed.
speed.
Like that, no much.
mrekk, you talk like a gangster? That's not true.
You know what I'm
What?
seeing with these results? And
France top 1? France is not top 1, bro. You guys are coping, bro. Hell nah, bro. Bro, look, France is going to be seed 16. France seed 16 right now, bro. France 16, bro.
And also 13th on Hidden 2. Come on, guys.
France is not doing shit, bro. France is not doing shit. They about to pop up seed 16. It's all fucking over for you
Now this one is
guys.
so hard. They get 13th. Good job.
Now watch.
Well done, Austria. That's 17th. We're moving into our top 16 now. Now we're in the top half of the challengers bracket as we move into the 16th seed. We're switching regions all the way over to New Zealand. And I'm just going to pause for a minute and sit and observe this Hard Rock performance from New Zealand, because pardon me, but what the hell just happened here?
New Zealand!
Yeah.
Churr!
New Zealand
Churrs!
has some very
Churr,
good
mate!
Hard Rock players. That Hard
Oh, let's
Rock
go,
one
cuz!
And 2
Churr!
were extremely good from them.
Let's go!
Seikyu and Fake Seikyu, as well as Kyujin and Osbert, all having very, very good.
Wait,
scores
that's
on
actually
that.
insane.
And
what?
then the number 5 run overall.
Last year they got
on
rank
Nomad
44?
2,
No, that's
mostly
not
off
true.
the
They
back
qualified
of
last year,
Seikyu
bro.
Getting a 1 million score.
They qualified last year.
99.26%
Wait,
choke
seed
on
16
that
is
map,
insane.
putting in a ton
Holy
of
shit.
work for their team on that Hard Rock too. And this is another team that I think a lot of people, expected to qualify, expected to be better this year.
6-1?
but Didn't expect.
Why is
quite
OCE
this
just the
level
greatest
of
OC
service
region?
to
Bro, New
top
Zealand got a
16
population of like 7 million. It's not
44
real.
last year.
That shit is not real, bro.
The overperformers of the
That shit is
European
legit.
time,
That shit is
the
legit not
European
real.
versus
That shit is
Hong
legit
Kong,
not
it feels
real.
Like, I believe they had the biggest year-to-year seeding increase of any team.
That
in
is actually
OWC
insane.
history. So that's really exciting stuff for them. And those are just such incredible Hard Rock scores. I can't say it enough. Really, it feels like a lot of their players contributed. Like they had 3 different players similarly in the top 100. You had Saiku, Kyujin, and 5 IQ. all doing really well.
PsyQ and 5 IQ.
Yeah, a lot of people just
PsyQ and 5 IQ. Holy.
No qualify, but they just
How confident are you? I am lucky not that confident. We bombed the fuck out of DT3 and Hard Rock 1. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's gonna be close.
From New Zealand, bringing up our top 16 teams here. Next up, 15.
See, I told you.
A lot of people had some.
But damn, seeds 15 is good, bro. France did good.
All of their new players.
France did fucking good, bro.
Big time.
They did good, bro. Huh? You guys did good. Nice. Why are no mods so consistent? 13, 13, 13, 14. How? Yo, you guys did fucking good, bro. Good shit. Actually. Who the fuck is Jordy Greep and why is he rank 97? Who the fuck is that guy?
Qualifiers coming out from Flasta at number 47.
Who the fuck?
Very close behind by Hifkill, two of the veterans on this team who are being backed immensely by this new roster, and they are just
Barbarian.
so consistent.
Oh.
The only thing that
bro, what
this
the
team in
fuck?
qualifiers was that hidden pool at 21, and even then, that is still very impressive.
Respect the GOAT.
Yeah, I need to bring
Bro, he changed his name.
Shout out to
I know that shit.
Third player by performance score who went unmentioned, Satsuki, brand new rookie to the World Cup. Has been active in some tournaments throughout the year, but unless you're closely following stuff or you happened to host a tournament where they played and did well, you might just be unaware about a player like this who was the third core member for this France roster, and really one of their, I think, second core member. Flasta, Satsuki, and Musty playing the most maps in qualifiers for France. So having a complete rookie and somebody who came back after not playing last year.
Yo, fuck Vaxay, bro. Every time I play Wood Hunt with Vaxay, he just fucking destroys me, bro. Fuck this guy, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Yo, this Vaxay guy is too good at Wood Hunt, bro. On everything.
Just be exactly what they
oh,
need
hell no.
Have a slightly better performance and maybe placed closer to their city in this time of year. As you mentioned, they have had some struggles.
Bro, you guys got to see what he did to me this one time. Bro, what the fuck?
Have the potential to get up there in the standings.
Yep, seed 15 for the 15th.
This kid fucking quintupled my score.
Yeah, you heard that right. 15.
Okay, nah.
OWC
Okay.
is incredibly impressive for him to still be playing this well.
Okay, okay, Loki, I was okay, Loki. That wasn't me playing. I was at a party. No, not party. I was. Let's just say I was celebrating with my teammates.
And with the new players, I'm sure they're ready to.
My teammates during when I recorded the roster reveal. Let's just say I was celebrating, so I was not in the right mind to play that Wood Hunt.
Moving on to our 14th seed is going to be Philippines, coming in with number 3.
W drunk, my fault. Wait, seafood, what? I thought they'd get like C25. I can't lie. I think I had low hopes for Philippines. Loki, I did not have high hopes. Wait, what? Bro, no Henry, no Milk Tilson, no problem. Seed 14, bro. Holy shit.
Nathan Ram, of course, played really well.
Nathan Ram, is Nathan Ram just the GOAT? Holy. Average rank 1,786 because of one player. That's crazy.
For Philippines. So I think a placement like this is probably lower than.
Who hasn't been announced? Norway? Norway.
And I think with
Icky, thank you for the prime, man. Appreciate it.
Being a Reeker mod, you can oftentimes outperform that qualifiers placement. So this is a dangerous team for those. Dangerous
team. All right, Norway next. My prediction. Norway C13. My prediction.
Match team.
That's my prediction, bro. Norway C13. Come on, show me the magic, bro.
They just find their places to beat you. So, really excited to see how they
do. Wait, where's China? I thought China would be.
Well done for the Philippines. Moving on to our 13th seed as we move to the close of the challengers group.
I'm the GOAT. I'm the predictor. I am the predictor. Norway. I always knew. Let's go, Nuneric. Let's go. Let's go.
Stepping up to the plate.
W prediction. W prediction.
Here, a top 10 performance for
W Nuneric. W Nuneric.
Nomad and Hard Rock and 13th overall on Hidden.
W Eric. W Eric.
As well as even though that Nomad pool sitting up on that Nomad 1 and 2, they certainly recovered from it with that 3 and 4. Well done to Norway.
W Eric, bro.
A team that does really well on skill set extremes. When you have players like Neneric when it comes to speed, and Yokespai and Antoni when it comes to gimmick, as well as bringing back
they did good. They did good.
To really bolster that mechanics roster. Norway is looking to really push into a higher placement this year. I think they're really gunning to get a signature win and push into, say, top 12 or top 8 even. And I think this is the best roster they've had in years to do that.
2.2 million doesn't seem like a lot, but it is number 14 overall on that map.
Yeah, Norway always one of my favorite teams to watch with these skill set extremes, and we'll see if they can make it into that top 12.
I got my food, yo!
For them, but
let's
go! A really
go!
solid roster all around.
I got my food!
On form, which is going to be really big for them.
Let's
and
go!
They've definitely got a shot at getting into the semis.
Good job to Norway. As we move on to our 12th seed, we move into.
Wait, I didn't mean the dog. Wait, what?
Group. This is going to be number 12 up next.
Wait.
Romania. And
oh shit, let's go Romania! Yo!
Making them improve this placement from the final last year. And look at that, Nawashi.
Yo, I am not mean the dog, bro. I got my KFC. I'm gonna show you all. I'm gonna show you what Australian KFC is all about.
As well as that Nomad 3, so this is just an alt team overall. Maybe we just ban all of alt into Romania, which is a pretty valid strategy with the end of this roster being as strong as it is, and Badoo coming back this year to 19th overall in qualifiers, followed by Origin,
WKFC, bro.
So a very strong duo in those two.
Don't eat the dog. Don't worry.
Players for Badoo, or sorry, not for Badoo. Basically Badoo, for Romania, played 16 of the 22 maps that they played in qualifiers. So this is a team that really heavily relies on their core being in form. And
WKFC.
honestly, if you can have a consistent core 4 like that, week to week, match to match, it's a very good strategy, and you see it on a lot of these picks, especially that DT3, where you have a core that's all.
Will you eat that dog?
Core,
yo,
which
chill.
Can make things a little pool dependent, but
he's not my food,
so far,
bro. Bro, this shit is so
in
good.
A year where a lot of people
on everything, I feel like I'm in heaven right now.
Really go more into gimmick.
On fucking everything.
I think is gonna
look at this shit.
A lot for Romania, and Badoo is gonna have
a
lot of maps that teams are gonna be thinking again. Are we gonna ban this map just because of Badoo?
You doing too much? No, bro.
For Romania,
this is just how good Australian KFC is on everything. On everything.
Extremely close fashion. Our next team by 1,000% max sum in our 11th seed. Up next is going to be Brazil. With a strong across-the-board performance, not a single mod pool.
Vamos, caralho! Vamos, porra!
Again,
Vamos, porra!
close into this 11th seed, but just above that Romanian roster, 7th.
Vamos, caralho!
10th.
Caralho! Vamos, caralho!
I think a big thing with this
One
player that I think a lot of people look to as kind of the perennially best player on the roster in recent times, one of the holdovers from some of the older eras those 12
Wait,
maps.
China's top 10!
And really showing, I think, that
China's top
Brazil has
10!
entered a completely new era. A lot of the
我操
older players that you think of, like Mauseezy, like Mistia, like Nissan, all of those players are gone. And we now have a very new era of Brazilian.
Next
Bro,
team, once again,
Chile?
close to Brazil's placement.
I knew it. I'm the GOAT. W out for you. W fucking out for you, bro. China top 8, bro. Actually, that'll be actually insane.
It hurts a lot, but they have a lot of players that are still very strong.
Bro, if I see China 9, I'm skydiving, no backpack.
Getting 31st.
Please. It's cooked? No way. Oh, in game, in GTA 5. In GTA 5.
I'm
really strong on the
good shit.
DT,
bro, no Suntan, no Matthew, no problem. Deadass. What's with Hong Kong? Oh shit, bro. Hong Kong, bro. We do not talk about Hong Kong, bro. We did not talk about Hong Kong, bro. We did not talk about Hong Kong. Yo, speed laugh, bro. Actually, try not to laugh. Bro, that is actually so shocking. Hong Kong is actually so shocking.
No! Same placement as last year. We talked about consistency, and it's 9s across the board here. 9th seed, 9th year last, 9th Nomad on 1, 2, and 4, as well as Deer Tracks number 7. This is just all the way consistency for China in a roster that shows up every single year regardless.
Booyah.
Nines for Z numbers as well. But yeah, this is a team that has so much depth, of course. The LOL team is pretty much always shows up. Now, despite them actually placing at 9th, this is the highest they've seeded since, at the very least, 2019. So, nice to maybe have some easier matchups, assuming they make it to the bracket, which I have no doubt they will.
Right, the UK is next. UK rank 6.
Around Lido Fox as well, who has improved so much since we last saw them in OWC.
My prediction: UK is next.
Yeah, Lado Fox is gonna do a ton for this.
W Z numbers, not legit. Bro,
China
I'm Z numbers' biggest fan.
with the Lolols, with
I am legit Z numbers' biggest fan.
But one place they've
If Z numbers, if Z numbers doesn't exist, I don't
DT
exist.
Department, you see a lot of speed players come and go for them, but Lado Fox being such a strong DT player for them is going to do
Russia 8th?
great
Oh, maybe
things
Russia
for the
8th, yeah.
team because
Yo, South Africa still hasn't showed up. Did they get top 8?
Canada seed 6 to tie
Yo,
for
South Africa top 8, bro. On everything.
You're gonna get 2
Let's
wins
go,
of the
bro.
Challengers and Contenders.
We made it. Top 7, boys. I'm in top
And
8.
then you're gonna get to see all these 8 teams once again in the bracket stage. They're gonna be a little bit of a break in between.
Break?
And so, without further ado,
W
the
break.
first of your top
W break.
8 teams in OWC
W break.
2025 kicking us off is going to be Russia, 5th overall last
Fuck.
year.
I mean,
8th
yes.
quals, 7th
Let's go.
and 5th on
I'm not
Hard
seed
Rock
8,
DT,
yo.
As this country continues to staple themselves into a
But nice.
mechanics powerhouse.
Low-key, I was
10th
watching a bit of you guys
10th
run.
Hidden, and even then, there
I saw
are
some bit of
single-digit
underperformances, so I'm
placements
not really
in
too
both of those
surprised.
mod pools.
But you guys definitely could have got higher.
I mean, I think
Russia
it's
could've
funny,
definitely got higher.
You know, really high
All right.
scores on
Here comes the big
basically
boys.
everything. Very quick shout out.
UK? UK still not said yet. Germany? Not said yet. South Korea, obviously.
While doing so, just a massive performance for him, alongside some of the other players.
Australia, Australia,
performer
America, South Korea,
qualifiers,
Poland,
and not
Germany,
really surprising if you've been paying
UK.
attention to
Who were the other
these
two?
tournaments the last few years.
I mean, who's the other one?
Yeah, Russia is always
Canada.
such a fun
Oh yeah.
team to
Okay.
watch,
So it's
especially as
it's
the
between
nations
Poland,
compete
America,
versus
Australia,
when you reach those finals pools,
Canada,
the mechanics start to get really difficult.
Germany,
Russia is a
UK,
team that
and
even if they seed slightly lower, they absolutely
South Korea.
have the mechanics and the skill cap to
UK's high? No way, bro.
any of the other teams.
I think
in
Germany's
that
next.
big
I think
range.
Germany's next.
And
Another team that we've seen come out for the World Cup year in and year out, fighting back in for a top 8 spot in number 7th overall this year.
Ah,
is going to be
6-7.
6th in the bracket last
6
year.
last year,
Number
7
one
this time.
performance on 2
WC
separate
6-7.
maps, Nomad 1 and Hidden 2.
WC.
Unbelievable Hidden roster.
WUK
6th overall on Nomad,
6-7.
on DT, and some of the
Damn, I thought they'd get higher. How they
team
damn
were
rank 20
so
no 4?
balanced
What?
this year that
That's
the
crazy.
entire roster is terrifying, but a major shout out to Plasma.
Bruh,
this year,
Vietnam did
who
better
had
than you,
over
bruh. Get your game up.
700K average,
Vietnam did better than them on Nomad 4.
overall,
What?
who was their
Are we for
number one
real?
performer, followed
Are we for
by
real?
None other than Bubbleman, the captain himself.
Nomad 1 and Hin 2 is crazy though. Yeah, Nomad 1 and Hin 2 is insane. They have an insane aim roster, to be fair. Bubbleman, Rudge, Plasma, and Skia, I think? Or is it Skia? I don't know.
Moving
Germany,
on to our
Germany
6th
or
seed
Canada? Germany or
overall.
Canada
Your
next?
winners from last year, it's going to be Team South
Yo!
Korea in 6th seed with a very strong performance. A lot of people were wondering what was going to happen with this roster this
Yo!
year, losing some of their staple performers. They
There's
still
no way it was
pulled
that
top
bad,
6
bro.
this year, but a drop down below a couple other teams. Still
There's no way the drop downs was that bad,
almost
though.
on every
There's no way it was that
mod pool,
bad.
so don't you for a second think that South Korea is not still a very, very strong team.
It was that bad,
yeah, I think
bro?
South Korea has taken one of the biggest hits in terms
It's not
of
that
roster,
surprising? Yeah, but, like, their
any team
replacements
in
are still
World Cup.
good.
They lost, I believe it was worst HR player, Hyok, and Fragrance of Page. Their 3
Oh.
best performers in the grand
Maybe it was
finals
that
and
bad.
finals of
Maybe.
last year's World Cup. But don't be mistaken, this is still an insanely good team. They have so many good players. Flying Tuna was the 5th overall individually. Amamiya Kokoro right behind at 6th place. And I mean, so many of these players are staples of the South Korean roster. You have some exciting new additions in Sooyoung and Shapori, as well as My Keyboard. Makes this team really strong, of course. They're going to be really
No
strong
Hyok, no
as
Fragrance,
always
no
on a lot of these more
form.
in-control
Crazy.
focus picks. You look at that Nomad 3 and that DT 3. They're always so
Bro,
dominant. on
please
the
don't say Australia next, bro. Please,
And I
bro.
want to give a big
Germany.
shout out to a couple
Wait, Germany
players
did so
who
fucking
were on the
good.
team last
Wait,
year,
Germany's back.
but
What?
As they were surrounded by fakers on all sides, didn't quite have the usual chance they have to show off as they did this year in the qualifiers. Number 5 overall individually, Flying Tuna, otherwise known as Latayak, Poland all caps. Poland all caps. That is Flying Tuna there with the name change. Please change
Okay.
back, sir. Thank you. You've lost aura. And Amamiya Kokoro, number 6 overall. Both of these players, I mean, they are going to be major staples for this roster and have been in the past, but have been surrounded by utter ridiculousness in the past, and so weren't able to really truly show off just how good they are. This year, these are the players to watch out for once again. And I mean, if you know anything about OWC history, you know anything about community tournaments, you know Flying Tuna never stopped being one of those players.
Yeah, I know. South Korea number 6 is pretty shocking though. I can't lie.
To run it back despite losing.
There's no way Germany did better. I actually refuse to believe that.
A little bit of a different side of South Korea.
Because they might have lost like.
Everybody else show up.
Okay, listen.
Still extremely
South Korea might have lost like 3 of their best players, but the team is still good. They still have Tuna, Paresia, Allegrissimo, Amemiya Kokoro, Karcher. And the team is still good, you know.
All South Korea.
But damn.
All them. I don't know.
Number 1 to number 6 is insane.
Not much to say.
It's actually insane.
It's going to continue showing up this year as they have in years past. Among roster changes, they've got a lot to prove after winning the tournament last year to run it back in this time.
Germany's roster is insane, bro. And people in
almost to our top half of the Legends teams.
And people on Twitter were complaining. People on Twitter were doubting their team so bad. People were saying Germany 7 speed players. What the fuck are they doing? And they're seed 5. W fucking Germany, bro. They're proving them wrong.
Number 7th overall.
Canada 4! Wait, who's left?
11 maps counting for score.
Wait, USA, Poland, Canada, Australia. Canada 4. No way. Please, Australia 4. I'm legit skydiving in a parachute. Australia 4. I'm legit skydiving, bro. Please, bro. Please, speed. Please, speed.
As well as stealing the hopes and dreams of many other countries on these maps. 3rd place on maps, 6th place, 9th place, 4th place, all across the board. So good at everything.
I mean, Germany is just kind of the gatekeeper to top 3 in general. They were number 4 last year.
Us 4? Nah, no way.
Previous years were
no
4th
way.
In 2023, and of course had a run where they were
in-game.
Were number 1 with the United States from about 2020 to 2022. The last time this team has been out of the top 4 was 2017.
You're preying on my downfall. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you, bro.
2013 back in
bro.
This is a roster that has a history of excellence and continues it.
If Australia is 4, I'll gift $1 million to everyone in the chat.
Number 1 on the Nomad 2, number 4 on the DT2, number 9 on the DT1, number 6 on the Nomad 1.
I just don't believe it.
This is a mechanics team, and it shows here.
We did too good.
They are a team that excels at
$1 million
specialization, but still can put up amazing scores on some other stuff like that hidden one, like that flowing hard rock.
Yeah, but Australia's top 4 now. There's no way Canada beat us. Pick iPad sleep? Not legit.
But this is easily one of the best mechanical teams in the tournament. And, I mean, there's more than just Kriller. Obviously, the rest of their players are very strong as well. One of the...
Oh, sorry. Holy shit.
I'm
sorry. Excuse me. Kyrgyzstan number 1? Not legit. Kyrgyzstan will get number 1.
They have to prove this year, getting back up to one of those top spots through the bracket this time around. And as the 5th seed passes, we move on to our top 4 teams. Everyone is starting to whittle it down now as to who's going to get that top 3. Well, this will solidify the 3 countries there in our 4th seed overall.
Yeah!
This time around, back to
$9 million for you, bitch ass!
Moving up from 7th.
BRB! Fuck yeah! You guys are not getting shit!
Placing single-digit placements on almost every single.
You guys are not getting a mill, bro!
Such an exciting year for Canada.
Let's go!
So many good new players, and those new players, Wandario coming over from Hong Kong.
Let's fucking go, bro!
As well as TS Fury.
Bro, Canada did way better than everyone expected, though. No cut paper, no cut paper,
Canadian tournament,
and they still got seed 4. They seeded higher than last year with cut paper.
4th is so
bro, no cut paper, no
team.
problem.
A lot of people had them a fair bit lower after losing Ryuke, but the new players...
No 3 digits allowed, yeah. If you're a 3 digit, you're not allowed to be in OWC. They're 3 digit phobic. OWC is 3 digit phobic. We gotta be, bro. Let's go. Justice for Mimitaya. Damn right, bro.
Some people weren't sure if they were going to be able to repeat that with their new players, but
Zudi left for a month, logged on, and placed 3rd overall.
Also,
what?
A thing to note about the team, if you look at their ranks,
they
only got 2 digits and 4 digits. So just completely cutting out everyone between rank 100 and 999. kind of interesting, but nonetheless, an extremely strong team, and they're going to be looking to push the envelope and try to get back.
I'm scared. I'm
to
scared.
Potentially this year.
I'm scared, bro.
I do think it's funny how that correlates a lot with both.
I'm scared, bro.
C3,
C3, bro.
WC performance.
Oh
with,
shit.
Yip.
Oh shit.
And
Oh shit. Please.
Of 9.4, jumping up from Germany's 8.9. So we are now at a 9.0% max sum. Moving on to our top 3, only these teams remain. Just
please,
the order of them kicking us off for our top 3 seeds. Going in from the same as last year, it's going to be none other than Australia, the consistent. So many challenging placements from last year. Australia are third place podium finishers, third place qualifiers this time around. Number 1 Nomad team, number 1 team, number 2 Hard Rock, and just that DT, surprisingly enough.
DT3, we fucking instant, bro. DT3, dude.
That second seed whatsoever. Obviously, this is the kind of team that just gets better and better as the tournament goes on. They have one of the highest skill caps of any team in the tournament, so if they can make it to grand finals, they can just do so much with this. Secret Box has played so well for them. Of course, mrekk getting second overall individually in the tournament. I don't think first place is much of a surprise, but they do have some interesting roster changes.
I got second overall?
I would say, at least in my mind, a lot of them are side grades compared to last year.
Bro, I FC'd 11 maps!
Addition, but they have kept their core 3 and mrekk.
That can't be true!
So, they're going to be very strong once again.
Alright, this is gonna sound like hope. I was on 3 hours of sleep, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. I was on 3 hours of sleep, please. Please, bro. If I wasn't on 3 hours of sleep, we would've got seed 1 on everything. On my mom, bro. We would've got seed 1 if I had more than 3 hours of sleep. W power. We made the right person Chinese. We made the right person Chinese. W power. W power. We made the right person Chinese. Dude, we entered DT3 too hard. Oh, I should have played better. I should have FC'd DT3, low-key. But my miss in DT3 was just so troll.
And a lot of people have a lot of.
And Hard Rock won too. Fuck, man. I should play better. I should play better.
Make things work.
Fuck.
They've got 2 teams standing above them in their way from qualifiers.
I look, you entered too many in qualifier.
And I know
you suck. My fault.
The second seed, it's going to inadvertently reveal the first seed. So I'm gonna draw this out. I'm gonna make you all wait. I'm gonna build the suspense.
Fuck
because
you.
These last 2 teams have had the 2 highest averages in the tournament. Our second seed had a 9.957% max. The number 1 seed had a 10.102% max, with a difference in average score between these 2 teams of 40,000. Matching their placement from last year is none other than the United States of America. Number 3 on Nomad, Hidden. Number 1 DT. What a speed roster on every single map. And number 6 overall on Hard Rock. Their only falling metric for.
Let's go, Poland! Let's go, Milosh! Let's fucking go! Kurva!
The USA.
Let's go, bro! W, Milosh! W's in the chat for Poland, bro! Let's go! Fuck America! Fuck America! Let's go! Fuck America!
OWC history.
Let's go!
2017 to Poland and to South Korea last year. This is a team that now that the streak
what the
is broken,
fuck
they have
is
on their shoulder. Have a very, very good team environment this year. Have
Mayo! What the fuck is a Mayo cut? Let's go!
In many people's minds, the main contender to win it all. Of course, not number 1 in qualifiers. That didn't stop them in 2023. So we'll see just how well it goes.
Let's go!
Notably, nobody in the top 5 individual performance for the United States.
Why is everyone question marking? I'm not an American, bro. Fuck you guys.
5 players in the top 25 individual performances for the USA. 5 in the top 25 is just ridiculous. Goes to show how overall balanced and overall skilled this roster truly is.
They got number 1 in every single DT. Really, that should have been us, bro. Fuck.
Because a lot of people remember in the most dominant years in the USA, they have a well-rounded team, of course, but they also have some of the best super carries, people who are going to be performing top 1 or top 2, top 5 at least in just about every week. But this year, it matters so much about the team performance. Everyone there is there with a purpose, and everyone there is going to be playing many maps. One player in particular who's been added to the team this year is Ethan Trix V3, who is going to be doing so much work on some of the gimmickier maps that they were losing to, say, South Korea, as well as on the hidden in general, going to be taking it on the free mods. And he's just putting I feel like he's injecting adrenaline into their veins. They're going to be really
What's the most surprising seed reveal? Fucking Hong Kong 40.
Yeah, as always,
Who in this chat would have expected Hong Kong 40? Literally no one. Who expected Hong Kong 40? Fucking no one, bro. How?
They seem to be.
Bro, Hong Kong almost didn't qualify. They were this close to not qualifying, cunt.
Certainly helps with that.
How the
I think it's
fuck?
worth remembering too. Most people would agree that last year's South Korean roster was one of the most stacked rosters we've ever seen.
And Austria 16. Austria 16 is fucking insane.
In the first match of the Grand Finals, 4 points off them in the second match, and it's a very similar team. They've made 2 changes with Caleb and Hantrix, and so this team is still absolutely terrifying, and I think, as Gio said, a lot of people's favorites to take this one. They're going to be practicing so hard after getting second last year.
Stop sipping like that, bro. This is how I sip Coke.
United States, and that brings us
What's
to our
wrong with sipping
#1
Coke like
seed.
this?
We can just show it off here because everyone knows who it is. It is Poland. Back to form. They haven't won
Fuck
the
America!
World Cup in 8 years.
Let's go!
It has been since Poland.
Let's
Has
go!
it been more? Am I doing
W
that?
Poland!
2017. It was
2017, yeah.
8
Bravo!
years since Poland has won the OWC World Cup. Well, if there was
W
ever a year
Poland!
it was going to happen with this roster, standout performances. We
Let's
need
go!
to mention the player who has returned to this roster, as well as one who is coming up as potentially
Let's go!
the second coming of this player, your #1 player in all of qualifiers with a performance score of 2.591 is Malishevsky. 20 out of
6-7! 6-7! W6-7!
228,000 average score with 99.18% accuracy, and I cannot stop without also mentioning Milos. 2.143 performance score, playing 22 out of 22 maps with 11 out of 11 scores, counting a 700,000 score average and 99% ac. Your first and fourth performances overall. If there was ever a duo to stick it to every team in this tournament, it is going to be these two.
That is ridiculous how good Milos is this year, especially. Poland, the only team with 2 players in the top 5 overall individual. Nahus is back this year as well.
Milos, she did insane, bro.
So well for Poland in previous years when they've played.
He did fucking insane. Good shit.
And Poland feels like they have. They definitely have their core 4, but definitely have some really good depth this year. And it feels like this team, not only can they play absolutely everything, but between Malishevsky,
Milos,
and Milos,
Loki, I was praying on your downfall because you're my opponent. But let's go, bro.
Of, Evil Grape, who's former
I'm happy for you.
Tori, also known as
let's
HQ
go.
Desk Jet last year. Coming over from Team Ukraine, flag changing to Poland, gonna be a great addition for them on maps.
I'm his opponent. Why would I not pray on his downfall?
And this Polish roster, just as you
said, friend, fuck you, bro.
Play it great.
I want to win.
And they're just.
I want to win, bro.
This is the best team we've seen for them since 2017, and a lot of people are penciling them down as the favorite this year to win.
I want to give a shout.
I forgive you today.
To a kind of interesting
actually, bro, congrats. This is so huge.
Has been a thing. Poland has never gotten seed 1 in qualifiers. This is the first time that they have achieved seed 1 in qualifiers in World Cup history, and this is also the first time since 2017 that they are, I think, a true favorite to win. We saw them get 4th in 2022, but that's the closest they've come.
Good shit, bro.
So, and during that year, of course, they were also #2 in qualifiers. So very, very high expectations for Poland this year, but I think warranted given just how good this roster is now. One other thing to talk about before we move on is that I think a lot of people
Poland.
were expecting Malashevsky and Milosh to be very good. I think a lot of people were expecting Nahus to be very good.
Bro, W Kosciarek.
Fewer people were
Bro,
expecting
I don't know how to say his
Osterek
name,
to
but
be
like,
their
bro,
number
he did insane.
3
He actually did really good.
performer, a player who has
Like,
really
way better than
been
my
up and coming
expectations.
through community tournaments for a
Bro, he
while
FC'd
now,
like
and
so much
has
shit.
finally found a place among some of the best players on Team Poland.
Kosciarek. I did not know Kosciarek was this good.
So many expectations, so many things that could happen this year, and a top 3 to turn heads. This is going to be the
Hey,
closest OWC
Milosh, if we ever meet up in the bracket, good luck, have fun. I'm coming for your ass.
Before we see these top
Actually, please.
Speaking,
I don't wanna be enemies. Just go easy. Go easy on us.
We're gonna cut off the qualifiers reveal, and we're gonna continue immediately on into the qualifiers group draws. Do not go anywhere. We're gonna
what were you saying, bro?
Rapid fire here.
Milosh, good luck, have fun. Beat this guy's ass, please, bro. I'm sorry. I was just clip farming, bro. Now we will see. Hey, bro.
Again, thank you to all of our
I'm not gonna say anything.
teams for coming out for qualifiers
scared.
this year. We always appreciate everyone that
I'm scared,
makes
bro.
this tournament go round every single year. Without further ado, I am going to pass it over.
I tell you what,
ladies and
gap you.
gentlemen, it
Fuck
is
you, bro.
time
Remember
for
what
the
happened in 2023? Well, remember what happened? We were seed 7 and we fucked your bitch ass up, bitch. We fucked your bitch ass up. Remember what happened? We made 2 of your players quit because of that shit. Remember what happened? We whooped your fucking ass, bitch. We whooped your ass. We did this your ass. We did this shit, bro. We whooped your team, bro. Fucking like this shit, bro. We did that shit.
Like everybody that
We fucking did that shit to you. Okay, but for real though, Milosh, please go easy. If we ever meet, bro, let's just be friends. We're friends, bro. Me and you, we're friends. We've been friends since like 6 months ago. Like, come on, bro. Go easy on me. Let's be friends. Let's just be friends.
Top 8 seeds.
Let's be friends, bro. Come on.
Challengers
My team kind of
and seeds
speedless.
25 through 40 in qualifiers. Your contenders are drawn.
You followed me on Twitter? Oh yeah, true. I did. I remember that.
25 through 40 can only be drawn into groups with each other.
Wait, WOG. Wait, we're day 1. Wait, Milosh, you're my day 1. You're actually my day 1, bro. The sheet is out. Where's the sheet? Someone link the sheet. Bro, he beat me by fucking 9K average. What the fuck, dude? Bro, if I didn't get 400K on DT3, this shit, it would be this much difference. Why did I shit the bed? I fucking got 400K on DT3. I'm stupid. I would have got rank 1 by a mile. All my days. Fucking DT3 incident, bro. W Milosh, W Malashevsky, W me, W number 34. Wait, he got 99.43 act? That's actually insane. Look at OC Live case opening.
Together. Any thoughts on the match?
Oh shit! Vietnam!
South Asian matchup.
Yeah.
Oh,
good
oh,
time zones.
Oh, no Ukraine! Please no Ukraine! Argentina,
Very
please!
good scheduling.
Yeah,
Let's
very
see
good
the
scheduling
matchup
for
for
that.
Turkey.
Argentina, please! Please do! Argentina! Yeah! Yeah! Let's go!
Oh, there it
I
is.
mean, honestly, all of the first 4 teams
Wait.
were
Oh, I thought this was matchups.
a little bit
Oh shit,
further
I'm
east
stupid.
than Argentina. So,
Wait, this isn't matchups.
just kind of unfortunate for
Oh,
them.
shit,
And now
I'm
we
stupid.
get to
Oh.
the team to join Japan in
I need to stop streaming, bro.
Both of these teams are scary.
You guys have never seen me be this energetic. Bro, 2020 is back. Fuck, bro. You guys have never seen me be this energetic. But my throat is fucked.
Round 1. This time
What is
the
that?
group
What?
Stage, a repeat matchup from
What
last
the,
year.
That was a
what the knife trade up type shit? Bro, wait, this is actually crazy. They have fucking case
33
rolls?
to 36. And
I did not know
first set
that.
of teams where these are the teams by seeding who are expected not to make it out of group.
Gold,
16,
gold, 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 gold,
or
gold,
an
gold.
upset.
Wait, this is
And
group
they
A?
find it with a good
Alright.
group draw here.
Alright, that's not bad. Alright,
We
need only shit teams in Group A. Only shit teams. So that Vietnam can get out of group stage. We need only shit teams.
Group with Taiwan, Vietnam, Malaysia.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hotly contested group for that second spot.
Can you breathe a bit louder? Bro, my fault. I've been screaming for the past 2 hours. Understand me a little bit, maybe? I'm out of breath. Okay, so when is matchups? When will we see group stage matchups?
For that number 2 seed, which will make sure they're not eliminated and they actually go to losers bracket. Let's see the next team.
The next team is surely
Uruguay and Argentina in the same group.
Yeah, exactly. I need Uruguay.
Please,
Damn! Argentina, Uruguay in the same group. Wait, so I have a question. So two players in the group, two countries get eliminated in each group. 2 countries in each group gets eliminated, right? Yes? Oh shit. Okay, yeah, Taiwan is pretty hard then. I don't think Taiwan is getting eliminated. Oh shit, I'm scared then.
See the next team.
Group G. Okay, bro, Group D looks fucking hard. I feel bad for whoever's in Group D. Kazakhstan, Ukraine is insane. Kazakhstan, Ukraine is crazy. Oh, Portugal. Portugal is fucked.
We're just gonna have,
Portugal is fucked, bro. Goodbye, Portugal. Please, shit team. Please, shit team.
Denmark,
Who's the worst team in here? Belgium. Belgium, please. Please, Belgium in Group A. Belgium. Belgium or Hong Kong. No, okay, legit Belgium. Belgium or Hong Kong? No, wait, no, wait. No.
Group A is saved.
You ruined it!
Denmark.
Look, Group A
Schedule hell.
is so happy not to have to deal with Hong Kong.
Oh, they're very
Fuck.
happy.
That's the worst outcome. Okay, it's fine. It's still winnable. It's still winnable. It's still winnable.
This is gonna be fun.
It's still winnable for Denmark. I mean, it's not, with Vietnam. It's still winnable for Vietnam.
Please.
I'm really.
It's still winnable for Vietnam.
unsure.
Yo, Group B is gonna be insane. Argentina, Uruguay, Turkey, Argentina, Uruguay, Belgium. 2 of them will qualify to round of 32. Believe in us, bro. I believe in you. It's just gonna be harder. If you had like, I don't know, Peru, it would be so much easier for you guys.
It's a tough group. It's a tough group.
I believe though. I still believe in Vietnam. But Group B is interesting.
Going with the other 2 Asian countries, though. They could join
Japan,
and
Singapore, or Greece?
Another majority Asian group.
Oh, no, okay. Hong Kong.
Singapore, Greece,
Hong Kong.
That is a group.
Hong Kong.
Yeah, one of Japan, Singapore, and
I wonder which country's gonna be, bro.
You know, you're hoping for a
I wonder which country's gonna be.
Japan, Singapore, Hong Kong. Japan, Singapore, 2 teams.
it's not
kind of
Bro,
perennially top 24.
just fucking,
Hong
bro,
Kong,
hello?
another team for
Wait, Group C, I feel like, actually, Group C, any team can win.
Also a group of death with Kazakhstan.
Group C,
All of these groups are
Group
very
C and Group B and Group C are like the most, like, any team can get out.
lower this
I think Turkey gets out Group B, but any of those 3 countries can get out.
fell down,
Same with Group C.
obviously.
Group D, though?
But Group
Bro,
D,
I'm sorry, Portugal and Peru, I'm not getting out, bro. Portugal and Peru, I'm not getting out of Group D, bro. It's fucking over. It's fucking over. It's fucking over. Isn't there more teams? Isn't it? Is it? Alright, I don't think I really care about any other groups. We'll just see at the end. Alright, anyways, let's look at qualifier results. Damn, bro, my hidden 1 was so good. I didn't know it was this good. I got both scores number 1 and number 2 respectively. Like, damn. That's pretty good. DT1 I did mid. DT2 I did mid. DT3? Oh, hell no. Bro, I did so bad on DT3. That's so sad. The DT3 cost me fucking everything. I got number 15 on DT3. I got fucking... Oh, I should have just FC'd, bro. I'm stupid. Same with Hard Rock 1. I basically FC'd basically every map. Except for the Hard Rocks. I FC'd every map except for the Hard Rocks in DT3. Marsh did worse. Yeah, I tanked Hard Rock 1. I tanked Hard Rock 1 and Hard Rock 2. That was the problem. Wait, group stage is actually going to be interesting. There might be some upsets. We might have some good matches early on. No? Like, I feel like anyone in Group B could beat each other. Even Group C, Group D would be interesting. This is actually really good for viewers, no? There could be some upsets. Well, I'm actually keen to watch next week. But who's keen to watch next week? I'm keen, bro. I'm gonna watch party this shit. Come on. Bro, group stage, bro. Group stage. Wait, W group stage, actually. This is the point of group stages? I guess so. It's gonna be hype as fuck. It's just not 5-0 every time. This is actually gonna be insane. New Zealand is dominating. I think New Zealand can beat, like, maybe all the teams except for Romania. I don't think they beat Romania. Do you know the Australia group? No, we get a free pass.
That's kind of where the poll difficulty
How many of these are getting streamed though? Depends on my sleep schedule. Okay, I think it's over.